Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie. If you are new here, welcome to Seasonings to Seasons. As many of you know, I am an outdoor person and I love being outside, love doing a whole bunch of things. But one main thing I like to do is plant and gardening and plant flowers, fruits and vegetables or whatever. Even though I don't know what I'm doing, I'm still trying to, and you should do the same too. You don't have to know what you're doing, just do it. So I'm basically just coming here and sharing with you what's going on. First off, my garden I have a little mini garden, and everything that I have planted, most things have turned brown. I want to blame it on the sun. I want to blame it on, well, I can't blame it on the sun because the sun's supposed to be shining. I want to blame it on not watering enough. I guess I should have said that. So I don't think I'm watering adequately enough. If y'all are having the same issue with some of your crops turning brown, dying off, or whatever. So, you know, the springtime came and I planted all these things in my little mini garden. Because my idea was to see, let me put a seed in for everything that I like to grow, a seed or two for everything that I like, because I like the look of a garden that's full. You may have some flowers here, some vegetables over here, flowers and vegetables intertwined together. And I had the idea of, whenever one plant was dying off, like as far as flowers, whenever one was dying off, and as the next season was coming in, the other one would be emerging, to keep a consistency of growing, to keep flowers growing all year, a continuation of flowers growing all year. But within the flowers, I wanted plants as well. So I did that. And what I found out for myself, I could have done something wrong, number one. Number two, I think my little mini garden was too crowded. I think my success wasn't as great as it could have been because things were too crowded. So I tested that idea of planting densely, and I don't think I would recommend that, nor will I do that again. Anyway, so since some of my things have died off, one being my marigolds. And I thought marigolds are supposed to last throughout the entire summer. Well, again, I don't know if it's because it's just too hot outside and I'm not watering enough, or maybe in the mornings, early mornings and evenings. And I hear some people saying, oh, you're not supposed to water at night because your plants can get root rot. I mean, you hear so many things and the internet tells you so much stuff until you kind of get confused. Well, I get confused anyway. I get confused on what to do. So what I've done this morning was, here's a picture here showing what my marigolds were looking like in my flower bed. I had two of those in my flower bed. And of course, this one right here, I went ahead and left that one standing because I'm going to go and I'm going to trim it down a little bit, start watering it adequately to see if I can bring it back to be robust. So I'm going to leave that there, but also over here, I'm going to show you what it's looking like right here in this clip right here. I'm going to show you, this is currently what my mini garden is looking like. I've cleaned out all the weeds that has grown up in it, weeds, grass or whatever. I've cleaned that out. I've taken out all of the dried out marigolds that were growing in it to give my bed some room. So what am I going to do now? So now that I have it cleaned out, I am going to plant some Swiss chard down here. I don't know if you can see that. Swiss chard, Brussels sprouts, and mustard greens. So I'm gonna plant those out there in those areas to see if I can get those to grow up nice like I like. And in another little spot, I'm gonna find a little spot to put okra. I have some okra seeds. And I also have okra seeds saved from last season that I actually saved, but I'm gonna use the ones from the little pack right here. And also in that little bed, I have some daisy seeds. And these are supposed to bloom in early fall. They're supposed to bloom in early fall, and they are supposed to emerge within 15 to 21 days. Okay, so that's that. And let me show you a clip here also of what my elephant ears are looking like. So I had to move these. I had to move the elephant ears from my lounge area across the way on the bridge, my little porch area. I had it between sitting on the bridge and sitting on the porch. I had to move it from there and bring it back over here on the porch because they burn up in the sun. So I thought I had read last year and year before last when I attempted to grow these, I thought I read that they could tolerate some sunlight, but obviously it can't tolerate any sunlight, like it's summer light, the summer heat, because it's dying off. So I brought it over here, and now it's on the patio, and it seemed to be doing good. This seemed to be thriving and doing really good in this area right here. Now, if y'all have elephant ears and if you grew them in the sun, let me know. Over here on the patio, they are doing good. They're not burning up, but I can tell how the leaves dip down a little bit sometimes. I can tell that they are looking, where's the sun? We need some sunlight. So I'm trying to figure it out. So y'all let me know what y'all think about all of this, as far as the plants dying off. Do y'all's plants die off in the middle of the season, in the middle of the growing season? What's the fix for it? Is there a fix for it, or is it just trial and error? Let me know, and I'll be more than willing to read your comments, take some of your suggestions from some of the experts. And so let me go out here and get these planted. So our first seed I'm going to put down is going to be Swiss chard. And it says to thin these 12 inches apart. So I'm just going to put them sporadically around the area. Not just like next to each other. So I think 1, 2, 3, I think 5 seeds will be good enough. So y'all remember, I'm planting 5 Swiss chard seeds. 1 there. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put 1 over here. That's going to be 4. And 5. And I'm going to plant only 2 Brussels sprouts. 2 seeds from 2 Brussels sprout seeds. I've never planted these before, so I'm going to plant these now. You know what? I think I did try to plant these before, and they didn't grow. They didn't sprout for some reason. And these need to be spaced 20 inches apart. Ooh, these seeds are small. And I'm going to put another Brussels sprout seed. Right here. Let's see how that works out. What's next? So we have the Swiss chard, Brussels sprouts, mustard greens. Put 1 right there. So y'all, I just lost about maybe 5 seeds. So there may be some random mustard greens growing somewhere. So we're going to put 1 right there. Right here. That's 2. And then the other 2, I'm going to put over there in the pot somewhere. Okay. So I'm going to put these back in the pack. And what I have left to plant is okra seed. Okay, I'm going to put a random okra seed right over here, and hopefully it does well. Okay, so the okra seed is planted. And what's left now is the Shasta daisy. Do one here, plant one over here in this little corner. And one maybe, one maybe right here. I don't know if I told y'all or not, but I think this vine right here are peas.